What up, my friends? MLB goes 2-1 yesterday, 46-17 on the season. That's insane. Almost 30 more wins than losses to begin the MLB season. Today, we're talking about two NBA playoff picks. That's right. The NBA stuff's here for YouTube. The MLB W's that keep racking up, those stay inside Dub Club. Grab that link down below if you want it, or just enjoy the YouTube video today by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and you'll be here daily for free content. Support free content freely, my friends. Let's go. All right. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's just superstar time, and you better believe Anthony Edwards is on his way, an ascending superstar out there in Minnesota. We played this exact bet his first game against the Suns, and he smoked the line. He scored 33 points today. We're going back to the well. What's the play? Anthony Edwards, 25 plus points, minus 130 on FanDuel Sportsbook. Now, if you're on Sleeper, Chalkboard, Parlay Play, you can alt-line that or take it over 24.5 to make it happen. If you're on PrizePicks, Underdog, some of these other sites, you're going to have to take the over 25.5 if you want to play something similar. I don't want to play that line when I can take the 25 plus. 90% of my volume goes to sportsbooks always. Now, it's up to you how you want to use that. But Anthony Edwards, showdown matchup against the Suns. Are at home again for the second game before they go spend 2 days or 2 games in Phoenix. Give me the Wolves to pull out the W again if you want to look at that as well. I just think they're just a better team right now. And Anthony Edwards, he's been waiting for this moment, my friends. You saw him going ham emotionally at Kevin Durant, somebody who he has verbally talked about in the past as being one of the GOATs of all time. And I expect Anthony Edwards to show up and do what he has been doing in big moments for the last 2 years. And this is nothing new to people who follow the NBA religiously. And this is finally a chance for him to do it on the main stage. Now, my second pick today is going to be on a proven GOAT, the guy I believe actually should have won or should win. I guess we're not shoe-in yet. MVP. That's Luka Doncic, my friends. That's right. Played better basketball than anybody for the second half of the NBA season, led his Mavericks team to a massive, massive winning streak. And then they finished like 14 out of the last 17 games with W's to ascend all the way, I believe, from the 9th to the 5th seed, or game out from behind the Clippers. And so what's the play for Luka? You know, before I go down the standings and playoff path and MVP talk, what's the actual play today? Well, listen. A lot of it boils down to some trends. And yes, I know, Mitch, you know, we don't care about trends in the playoffs. You've said this before. Playoffs are different beasts. You got to focus on like game theory and game scripting, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to, but I'm also going to support it with a little context here. So trends help you with some context sometimes, but you need context behind those trends. You can't just have one without the other, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, who cares? Doesn't matter. Going to give you the pick anyways. Luka Doncic, over 18.5 rebounds and assists. Now, let's talk about the trends and why I think the context behind the trends matters. Luka, when playing 38 plus minutes for the second half of the season, hit the over in 14 of 15 games. Luka this season, playing 40 plus minutes alongside Kyrie Irving, has hit the over in 16 of the last 18 games. And those all came after January 1st, literally the second half of the season when the games start to matter the most. And down the stretch, he hit the over in 14 of 15 when playing that many minutes. Why does that matter? They were down by Dallas, being they, were down by 30 points in the closing minute of the third quarter. Okay? So down 30 in the closing minutes of the third quarter. Luka still played 42 minutes in that game. Now, when he plays that many minutes, and I expect him to play 40 plus the entire series, because if a 30-point differential doesn't lower his minutes, then I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of game it has to be for him to play fewer than like 38 to 40. And if we're getting that many minutes out of Luka, and it's a playoff game, I expect him to continue to hit the over. He averaged 21 rebounds and assists when he played 38 plus minutes this year. And again, he didn't play 38-ish. He played 42 in a blowout. So if this game's even remotely competitive, which, by the way, the Mavericks are 2.5-point favorites in game 2. So if this game's remotely competitive, I expect we're going to see 40 to 46, 48 minutes, a full type game, you're going to get that if it matters. Now, they're down 0-1, and if you thought the 42 minutes in a 30-point game was interesting, watch what happens when they're down 0-1. Like, if this game is close and they're not up by 25, 30 in the final quarter, I'm sorry, you're going to get Luka for as many minutes as he can handle. That might be, honestly, 2 minutes off in the first half, 2 minutes off in the second half. He might not even sit in the second half. I'm not even joking. This happens in the NBA playoffs for the superstars. So I could see Luka going out there playing 44 to 46 minutes tonight, literally just getting like a 1 minute breather in the second half, maybe 2 minutes off in the first. I could see 44 to 45 minutes tonight, honestly, truly, as long as the game is remotely competitive. So with that many minutes, I'm sorry, I'm not taking any Luka unders. It could be points overs if you want. Assists, rebounds, whatever. I'm going rebounds and assists because I think that they could end up double teaming Luka a little bit tonight. You saw that in a handful of possessions, not a handful, a ton of possessions in the second half. And you saw Kyrie Irving, score a bunch of points because of it. So if that happens again, the rebounds and assists will accumulate, as Luka's not going to be, just kind of moseying around out there. He's going to find a way to help his team. He's still going to shoot it 20 plus times, as you saw him do, even though he was having some tight defense and being doubled at times as well. So give me Luka over 18.5 rebounds and assists. But honestly, Luka PRA, things like that, if you want to go that route, totally fine as well. Listen, those two picks, hopefully they set you up for success today. But again, MLB 46 and 17. If you want the premium MLB picks that I'm posting daily, which I'm about to go do, so you haven't even missed them. If you're about to watch this video go live, I'd say probably around like 9 to 9:30 is when my MLB list will go out. I'll alert the list of plays, and then we'll go ahead and line our pockets today. I wish you the best of luck. $14.99 down below if you need it. And let's get ourselves paid, my friends. Have a good day, and I'll see you on the next episode of Bets for Breakfast.